Just now, let me go. Hey everyone. Hold on, let me just... Alright. And like that, ladies and gentlemen, we're live. Yeah. 3. That's weird. Yeah, why was it doing that? Well, alright, folks. Let's get her started. See some squeaking, I'm sorry, to my chair. I should have to do that before we fix this thing. I have to go like into the thing. Yeah, I can just spray it on. Okay, just do this. Boom. Oh boy, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, so last time I had finished part of the wall over there. I did some of the stairs that you can see in that area right there. So the next, wait, hold on, because I have a second monitor. I'm just like hoping that this is working. Alright, it should be working. Sorry if that was loud. I needed to... Alright, anywho. So, this is what we're going to do today. We don't need too much. I need to add one more wall here. One more wall there. And then what I think I'm going to do is... I think I'm just going to... Yeah, because there's one wall there just for the shot. Yeah, and then I think we'll be done with, we'll be done with the rough layout of the outside, and then we can start with the inside, sorry, and then we can start with the outside, colors, that kind of thing. Alright, so today's gonna be a fun day. Alright, let's get to it. So to y'all that are joining me, welcome. Welcome to the place where the vibes are chill. So, I've been thinking a lot recently. Well, I always am. However, today has been a bit of a different thing. I love old shows. Shows from the 90s and the early 2000s will always be near and dear to my heart. Well, so I'm making this. So this is a part of a set. Of the set for an animated show that I'm making. It's called Kingdom Shadow. It's projected to come out next year. I'm making the whole thing myself. So I'm writing, directing, storyboarding. I'm doing a majority of the work. I will give credit where it's due. There have been a lot of talented people that I've met along the way that have helped me. It's the support of me. I'm very thankful for that. And so yeah, so this is going to be part of the set. So this building right here is going to play a big role in at least the beginning of the pilot. And I just realized that it always looks crooked to me. But yeah, so okay, rotate. Let's see. Thanks. Okay, so I'm doing it all in 3D because I can't draw for the life of me. And also I know for a fact that no one will really do it for me. In terms of like, I can't get anyone else to, you know. And I just realized that needs a door. Damn it. So I need to make doors as well. I forgot about that. But yeah, so I'm doing it all in 3D because one, well, multiple reasons. One, I can't draw for the life of me. Two, I just really like how 3D looks. I've always liked how it looks. I know it sounds weird, and yes, I know that hand-drawn animation has its charm not saying that I don't like it. I absolutely adore it. Actually, wait, no, that's a wrong way of doing things. I absolutely adore it. But there's just this charm to 3D animation. When it's done right, though. I will say. Because sometimes 3D animation is not done right, and you can tell. There's this infamously bad movie. It's a Christmas movie. And they had like a whole star-studded cast. I think Mark Hamill was in it. Yes, this is the show I told you about last year, yeah. I'm still making it. I'm still making it. The dream has not left, it's only grown. And now let's see what happens when I put the roof back on. Oh dear. Oh no. Oh boy. Okay, here we go. Wait, no, hold on. No, stop it. Don't do that. Okay. Actually, wait. No. There we are. So hopefully this will do what I want it to do. Because if not, then I'm screwed. Well, actually not really. Alright, ready? We're moving down. It worked. Cool. And now that looks terrible. Great. Okay, hold on. We got this. We just need to adjust a couple of things. So we keep that where it is. We go to this one. Hold on. Hold on. This needs to go again. This needs to pull a Houdini, and this up here. Okay. So what we're going to do now, ladies and gentlemen, is quite simple, really. You see. Okay. So we're inside the building, which means the roof's back. Cool. Now we're gonna move everything upwards, and hopefully Okay, that's there. Good. And then we're gonna... Okay. Look at that. Boom. That's cool. Alright. So, now I've got to make the doors for both of these, and quite simple. Something I've learned while using Blender is that the duplicate key is your best friend. Because if you need to make multiple things of something, you just need to make it once. And you need to make it once to like the specifications, meaning color, which I'm kind of doing the long version here, but that's just because it's for the stream. But usually what you would do is you would make everything in terms of like, say for the bed that I made over here in a earlier stream, like for the stuff in this room, for example, I would have made, you know, I would have made everything beforehand. Like as I was doing it, like when I was done with it, I would have colored it first, then put it in here. But for now, this will do. Also, if you notice that it's gotten brighter, it's because this is color view mode. Or at least that's what I call it. Because there you can actually get everything in color without having it to be rendered. Because this... Right now it doesn't take too much because, again, not a lot of stuff there. There's the light source over there, but you know, that's fine. We can deal with that later. Oh, that's cool. Look at the shadow with the windows. That's pretty cool. But yeah. So, okay, yeah, so let's make some doors. So anywho, as what was I saying earlier? Oh yeah. So I was thinking of a bunch of, you know, shows that I used to watch when I was a kid. You know, all of us that, you know, anyone who grew up with the TV will tell you that they had their favorite shows as a kid. Let me make sure I haven't. Okay. Their favorite shows as a kid. You know, and for a lot of people, it's, you know, it can be anything from something on Nickelodeon, Cartoon Network, or Disney. That's like the big three. And for me, because here's the thing, I watched all three. I was fortunate enough that my parents had satellite growing up, so I got to be able to watch, you know, a lot of shows. And I never really had a particular, like, this is my favorite show. You know, there's a lot of people out there that can say, like, oh, you know, this is the show that I would, you know, fucking watch every single day, you know? And that's fine, but that just wasn't me. However, in terms of franchises, there was a show that I loved. Scooby-Doo. When I tell you, the amount of shit that, like, just lore that I know from Scooby-Doo, it is legitimately insane. And kind of scary, as I have been told. Because I just know bits and bobs of just lore that just from little details that I noticed from the shows watching as I grew up. So for example, of a pretty wacky one, Scooby-Doo canonically has 4 siblings. 3 siblings, my bad. He's the eldest of 4. If I remember, he's the eldest of 4. He has 2 little brothers and 1 little sister. And Scrappy-Doo is his sister's kid. And that just always seems... The fact that I know this is... like, it's one of those things that you don't think much of it until you get older and you're like, you start telling your friends and they also look at you funny. They're like, what the heck? Why? Why do you know this? It's like, I just fucking love the show. What else do you want from me? Hold on. Doors don't take usually don't take too much to make. Usually. No, wait, hold on now. Gonna be now. Da, 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 da. Can have a little gap here. This house is supposed to belong to nobility. Oh, nobility, my bad. No, nobility. Yes, that's the word. Yes, I did graduate high school. And yes, I was an English major for 2 semesters. Ah, man. Alright. Now, because this is generally the same shape, all we need to do is go to top view mode, duplicate, kind of move this around, move that there, rotate it so it's about good. But yeah, what else do I know? I know for a fact that in the original show, because you always hear like, you know, oh, because when you hear like, oh, it's was 4 teens and their dog, but when you actually see the characters, I don't know, like at least for me, it never really hit me like that they were, you know, they were teenagers. It wasn't until like I actually read about it that like, oh, no, they're actual teenagers. Like the oldest is Shaggy. Shaggy is I want to say he's 19. Velma being the youngest, she's 15, and then it's Daphne who's 16 and Freddy who's 17. Isn't that kind of weird? Like, I get it's a product of its time, but what's weird, and they've aged up the characters in modern iterations, you know, they're like in their 20s. But it still fascinates me. Just how the writers thought, oh yeah, this is fine. This is completely normal. Yeah. Like, I get the show was made in the 60s. And here's the thing, too. When Hanna-Barbera first, if you don't know, the show was made by Hanna-Barbera. When Hanna-Barbera first released the show way back in the 60s, this is when Hanna-Barbera was the king of television. Like, they ruled the screen. Like, they were the Disney of their era. Disney wasn't the powerhouse that it was during the 60s. During the 60s and 70s. And, yeah, I don't know. I know that, I think, at least, that everyone here was not alive during the 70s. I sure wasn't. I had to read up on this. But yes, but oh yeah, I have to make doorknobs as well. So back then, I think it was just because it was the 60s and the 70s, things were different back then. So it was, I think, just in the writers' minds, it was perfectly normal for teens just to be out and about on their own doing shenanigans, I guess. But yeah, imagine, like, think of yourself, like, let's say let's think of the youngest, Velma. She is a 15-year-old girl. And she is going around with these older kids around the country. Heck, sometimes around the world. And a talking dog and just doing shenanigans. And she's the smart one. Like, imagine if, like, Velma's and Daphne's personalities switched. I don't know, it'd make for a very different dynamic. And it's weird. And here's the thing, though. For its time, in terms of just, like, the story itself, it's kind of genius in a way. Because think about it. Wait, hold on. Let me fix this real quick. Yeah, so you had this whole the format itself in Servitor in wait, what was it? Yeah, in terms of the story, the way they built the show to be episodic was pretty genius. Actually, was pretty smart. Because think about it, it was always just like a monster of the week type of scenario. So you always had, oh, they're traveling to this place, they're traveling to this place. You know, there's search of mystery and adventure. You know, you have Shaggy and Scooby, kind of like the unwitting victims of, you know, their friends' desires to, like, you know, become, or, well, not desire to become. It's more like their friends' shenanigans, really. They just kind of got dragged along, the poor saps. And I very much feel like that's the whole, it was whole, like, an introvert with extroverted friends. That's what happened. If you ask me. Alright, Control J. Right, Control J. There we are. My bad. I forgot to do something. Shade Smooth. Boom. Doorknob. And now we go to top view mode. We go here. We're going to move this into there. We're going to move that sucker up. Rotate along the Z axis. Kind of move it around. Let's go there, because why not? That is not where it's supposed to be placed, but why not? And then we do this. Then we do this a little. And then we scale it down a bit. And boom! A doorknob. And it's a twisty one. Now all I need to do is just connect it to the door. Because I apparently failed to do that. This is why. Alright. Wait. Damn it, camera. Work with me here. Work with me. And yeah, boom. Doorknob. What else about Scooby-Doo can I rant about? Oh, did you know that Scooby-Doo wasn't, Scooby-Doo himself was not originally supposed to be a Great Dane? No. He was originally supposed to be, I forgot what the name of the breed is, but Shaggy Dog? It's like those, it's those dogs that have like the super long white hair. Like they look like walking mops, basically. Is how I would describe them. They're good boys, don't get me wrong, but they're still walking mops. Yeah, he was supposed to. So what happened was, what the original producers of the show, they originally wanted to do like one of those big shaggy dogs. But what ended up happening was there was already another show with a shaggy dog as their mascot, and it was actually a pretty similar show as well that Hanna-Barbera themselves have released. And they could have easily done the thing where they rip themselves off, but they didn't want any confusion in terms of like, which show, the show with which shaggy dog. There's two of them, so they made two of them. All right. Before I continue on with my rant, all right. In terms of the interior of the house, we're just about done, really. Like, I need to add some more some torches, some light sources here and there, but I can do that later. We can do that later. Right now, I really want to start messing with colors, and I want to show y'all how that looks like if y'all don't know how Blender works or this. Okay, I should clarify. There's different. There's other 3D modeling tools that are out there. Blender just happens to be free and widely available, so that's why I'm using it, and that's why a lot of other people use it. But there's other ones out there. Maya, for example, that's a big one that people use. Blender's mostly used for modeling. I'm using it to make actual animation, which is something that it can be used for. But yeah, so just a little something for y'all to know. Okay, so what are we gonna do now? Colors. So to keep with the theme of like what I have, and none of my materials from my other files go here. Great, that would have been cool. I say they should fix that, but who am I to say anything? All right, so we are going to have to start kind of messing with colors a little. Why not? Let's mess with colors a little. This is not going to be like the finished product, but just a little something. Just a little something to mess around with. So let's see. What if I just made it black? Oh wait, that's right. To go to color, straight up black. I mean, it doesn't look horrible, but I don't like it. Nah. Oh, okay, so wait, hold on. So something that I have on my other monitor, goddamn, I can't talk today. So there's a website, and it's called Adobe Color. And what I use it for, and this is what a lot of people use it for, you can look for colors, and you get the exact number. So for example, you see these numbers right here. No, right here, hex. Here it is. This number right here. So I'm gonna look on my other monitor. Let's look dark wood. All right. And let's select a random one, this one. So this one, so we go to base color, we go to hex, and we type in the number here. So right now I'm going to type in the number, yeah, let's type in this one. Okay, 41A0D. Press enter, and boom. We have ourselves a little color. Kind of make it match the house. Let's make this like a little gray. So let's look for gray. So let's look for, let's look for like a darker gray. Ooh, this one looks nice. So let's look for it. Okay, it's called A5AAA3. Okay, it's not bad, but we can do better. Let's go for a bit darker tone, as it's gonna jump out a little more at us. So let's try this one. 58555A. That's a little better. It's kind of made out of stone. I usually do this kind of process. So here's the thing. This is not what it's going to look like in the final product. Not at all. I'm using this. This is a method that I use that I've kind of found that works for me. If you get some base colors, like throw in some base colors in there, you know, some browns, some grays, kind of play with tones a little, you can get, you know, like, all right, so this is roughly how I want it to look like. And then you start going into more details. So you start making certain things like, okay, I want this to, you know, be a rocky texture. So you kind of do what's needed for that. I want this to be made to look like it's made out of wooden planks. So you would do what's necessary for that. That's kind of that's just kind of how I do it. A lot of people do it differently, and that's fine. That's simply my method because I like being able to see things. Okay, let's try this one for like, let's go for like a gold. Gold's a weird color for me. It can be pretty, but sometimes it just looks like it looks much. It looks too much. I don't understand people's fascination with the color. And here's the thing too, because again, this is just base colors right now. Because then I can later make, you can add some modifiers and like you go to, not the UV edit, to texture paint. No, not texture paint, sorry, shading. There we go. You go to shading. And you can make, you know, you mess with nodes and stuff like that. Like you mess with all this stuff right here. Like this is the real fun stuff. Because you can mess with stuff, like for example, like look, just real quick, just for this one right here. Like just for this, so what I would do is like just turn the metallic like all the way up, and now look, now it looks like gold. Like it looks like polished gold. So like we turn it all the way down, it looks, you know, like someone got a highlighter, and then now it actually looks golden. And so we do the same thing to that one. And even look, even with no color, it looks kind of, it already looks like if someone got, I want to say, like a piece of metal, painted it white, and then actually polished it. That's how it would look like. So let's go back to layout real quick. Let's go here. This one, material 3. Now see, that looks cool. And then again, we go here, material 3. Like now it's starting to look, it's starting to come together. And actually, I'm gonna start doing this part in a bit. And actually, I'm gonna let y'all decide, what color do you think I should make these flowers or the bed or something? Go ahead. I want to see what y'all. I want to see where y'all's tastes lie. Just out of simple curiosity. So let's go here. Let's choose the doorknob. Material 3. Alright, let's go over. Oh, wait, crap. Wait. Ah, crap. Well, that I can fix it a bit. I can use that like a little triangle. Okay, so now let's make this gray, just to help it stand out a little. And then for the doors, I want to say maybe like a darker color than the rest of the house. I apologize. Or maybe a lighter, no, a darker color I think would do. So this one, so this material right here is, which is this one? All right, so that's this color. So I can't let it be that color. So I need these. So let's make this one that color. So new, we go here. So in the hex we 2 6 F O 6. Oh wait, hold on. I mean, it doesn't look horrible. And again, I could always come back and change this. But it doesn't look bad. This is material 1. Okay. So it's starting to take shape. Let's do the roof. Let's go. And again, this is just to help me kind of get a better idea of what this is supposed to look like. Because here's the thing. When you're doing stuff like this, you have an idea. And some people, you know, and I can only really speak for myself. But some people will know what they want. They have a clear idea in their head of what they want. All right. But yeah, so starting to take shape. Let's make this one this color as well. And again, I know it's an ugly color, the what I'm choosing for the roof. I acknowledge that. It's simply what I'm using right now. Sorry, just getting some water. It's important to hydrate for these things. Because then you start talking for a lot and then your throat dries up. It's the worst. But yeah, what was I saying actually? I was saying something. Oh yeah, I was still ranting about Scooby-Doo. Because every time I try with my friends, I get interrupted. Because they get tired of my shit. It's fine though. I do it on purpose to annoy them. Also, the evolution the characters have taken throughout the years, it's weird. Cause if you look at them from like their original depictions to their modern depictions, there has been a good amount of change, but at the same time there hasn't been. Fred's still the one making all the traps. Daphne's still kind of the wild card in my opinion, because she's either super clumsy or she's super talented and she's able to get everyone out of the pickle. It's never an in-between. Scooby and Shaggy are still the eaters slash stoners. By the and Velma's always the smart one. And by the way, not too many people know about this, but when the show originally aired, there was actually conspiracy theories in terms of just the people that watch the show that Shaggy was a stoner, and that's why only he could hear Scooby, even though everyone else could also hear Scooby and understand him. It wasn't just Shaggy. They tried making my boy look bad. But like zoinks. Like zoinks, Scoob. I know what I saw. Sorry, my Shaggy impression is horrible. Alright. We're gonna start decorating these things. So something I did when I first made them is I made them all a single object, and that just that's only because it makes it easier to move them. There is too much brown in this house. Again, it doesn't look horrible, but it's also not the best. No, don't go, please. No. Alright, so we're gonna go inside the house, and we're gonna be here. This is gonna be our camera frame for a bit, so there's gonna be no moving of the camera frame for a bit. So, edit mode. Separate by loose parts. Okay, cool. Out of edit mode. Okay, the pillows, we're gonna keep that color. I say, let's make it a different color. Let's not make it brown. Brown's too boring. Let's make it... What color should I make it? Let's see. That'd be a good color for the sheets, actually. Let's try, okay. It's 0, 7, 5, 6, F2. That doesn't look half bad. Let's make it rough. Okay, wait, hold on. Let's go to shading real quick. Alright, so this is too shiny. I need to... The rough needs to go all the way. Because now it doesn't look as bad. Sheer tint's pretty subtle. But it still kind of helps. Clear code roughness. One of the things here is that you just have to like play around with a bunch of these settings, and you can add more settings, of course. And again, I'll do that later. I don't want to bore y'all with this too much, but this is also like part of the process. It's a lot to do, and that's just the nature of the beast, as it were. In terms of the mattress, So here's the thing. Let's make it white, but let's make it a little darker. It's gonna be something that's very subtle. It's not gonna be gray. It's just gonna be a slightly darker white. Yeah, see, you can barely notice it, but when you see it against everything else, you're gonna. So for this, again, I'm still trying to find something. Like, I know wood, like a wooden, like any kind of brown would be like the cheapest way out, but it just doesn't seem right to me. But, well, let's, Wait a minute, let's go, hold on. Redwood. It's wood. And there actually is a way to like combine colors, but not like make two colors one. It's like I put two colors on the same object, and you'll get like a woody effect. I've forgotten how to do it though. And I'm trying my best to not look stuff up on stream, because that's kind of boring. At least I think so. Like, if y'all don't mind, like, to whoever's watching, if y'all don't mind watching me look stuff up. Because, wait, hold on. Let's try. Actually, wait, no, I think I remember how to do it. Hold on. That's a R. 4D. 2 C1 F. Yeah, and then you just kind of use that material around. So this is material 10. Bop, 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 bop. Now let's go over here. There we go. Also, something, at least I haven't been able to figure out how to do it. Like, if anyone knows, please let me know. But I can't like select a bunch. If I want to make a bunch of different materials the same color, I can't make them. Like, I can't select all of them and just do this. I have to do it one by one, and it's maddening because I can't figure out how to do it. Okay, so this is what I'm going to do. This material is already selected, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna go to shading, but it's like this one because it's gonna change all of them, and then we're gonna go to here. We're gonna add something. Now we're gonna we're gonna We're gonna mess around with this stuff a bit. No, that's not it. So for a bunch of these, I just have to like, I can't remember what it's called. That's the thing. I know what it is. I think, is it RGB? No, it's not RGB. No. Which one is it? It's gonna be a lot of like, is it this one? No. Is it this one? No. Is it this one? No. Oh my god, that's gonna get so annoying. But I'm already on this path, so here we are. Texture coordinate? No, it's not a texture coordinate. Which node is it? Oh wait, color. Hues. Mix RGB. Okay, I think it's this one. Let's try it. Okay, so let's go here to color real quick. Let's go. We're gonna. Damn it. Okay, well, I still have it here, so color. Let's type in the hex. Okay, let's go. It's 4D2C1F, and then we're gonna go here to this one, and we're gonna do. Let's try this red. Kind of see where it takes us. B3. Oh boy. 1, 2, 3, 4 zeros. All right. Okay, we're gonna try to. Well, that one's a little too. Let's make the wood a little bit more. All right. Here we go. All right. Not what I thought it would do. No, I don't think that's it. Hold on. It's not a mix. No. It's not that one. It's not that one. But I'm getting there. It's gotta be one of these eventually. Converter. Is it a color ramp? Wait. Oh my god, it's a color ramp. I am an idiot. I am sorry. So hold on, let's go here. God damn. Shop color, cool. We go here. Wait. Damn it, stop moving. Shop color. Boom. Okay, we're gonna disconnect this because this one was a bust. We're gonna go here and hopefully this works. Everyone cross your fingers. Alright, not exactly what I thought it would do. Alright, hold on. Let me try here. Hold on. I'm missing something. But what am I missing? Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. I remember what I need to do now. I am an idiot. I apologize. Oh boy. Okay, wait. I need to go to file. So I need to add one more thing. I need to go to texture, and I believe it's image texture. We're gonna go here. It looks black right now. Just hold on a minute. So we're gonna open. Hold on. It's on my other screen. Let's see if I can't move this over here. Okay. So let's try the bark. That's weird. Why is it like that? That's not what I thought it would do. Hold on. Everybody hold on a second. Let me open this again real quick. Where'd it go? No. Where'd it go? Oh my god, come back here. Okay. Textures. Here we go. Wooden planks, medieval stone. Maple bark. Let's try the normal PNG. Oh wait, is it because it's connecting the vector? Yeah. Ooh. Oh, that's why. Because I need to connect these two. And it's not this one. It's not cut. It's this one to this one. No, it's not. Hold on. The roughness is all the way up too. And then we're going to... How is it? I know for a fact that it's like this, but I can't remember for the life of me how I did this the first time. Because if you look at the nodes, so you have yellow and yellow, so color and color, you know, these two go together. If I wanted to do it here, I could also connect this one to this one, and it'd work. Doesn't see there, but it works. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get this texture. So if I were to go here, hold on. So notice how it looks like. It looks kind of a little rough right now. But look at the, this is supposed to be like a texture type deal. So yeah, wait, what does Cubit do? Nothing at all. Great. Thanks. You're helpful to everyone. Oh wait, if I connect alpha, can I connect alpha to alpha? Hold on. I know a lot. Don't know. I know some. Not a lot. Nope, I cannot connect those two. Fantastic. I'm missing something, but what am I missing? Hold on. That's kind of how Blender is. It's just fiddling with everything all the time. No, that's not it. Okay, so we're going to level. No, not an RGB. Why did I press that? UV map value vertex color? Nope, that's not it. Wireframe, no. Output? No. Shader? No. That's that was a mistake. Mix shader, no. Principal media? Nope. Nope. Oh my god, what is it? Mix shader, principal. Texture. No, it's not gonna be texture. Color. No, because then that requires a whole different set of skills that I do not possess for the life of me. Normal map? Wait a minute. Is it? Hold on. Because then everything becomes kind of like a game of match. You know when you're a kid and you're like, oh, connect this one to, you know, connect the ones that match. I think this might actually be it. Everyone hold on to your butts. And let's see what happens. Not what I was expecting. Huh. Oh my god. Wait, let's go back to 10 again. Oh my god, it's like straight out of the 90s. Oh my god, any 90s kid would have loved to have that color scheme. Prove me wrong. Okay. So we're going to... Is it a converter? Well, no, I already have a color ramp. Map range, math, RGB to DBW, shader to RGB? Are these like little converters? It is... Wait, what is green? Can anything connect to green? Maybe? Hold on. Let's disconnect everything, and we're gonna try something. And we're gonna hope that this works. And here's the thing. I need this to go before. And I'll explain why. Because if I remember correctly from what I learned from YouTube tutorials, because this is how I learned it, so this material right here, so the texture map, it goes in, and then through using this, it also goes through this like little filter, and it puts in the color. I believe that's how this works. I could be wrong. I could be horribly wrong, but we're gonna try. That is not what I wanted. Nope, and nope, that ain't doing shit. Great. Yeah, no, it's RGB. Nope, that ain't doing anything. Damn it. That's the logic I'm going with. I could be wrong. I could be doing this whole thing wrong, and the rest of the stream is gonna be me just suffering as I... Y'all are gonna watch me suffer as I try to figure this out meticulously. Boy, there's a video on YouTube that explains what every single one of these does, and every time I see it, I'm like, nah, I don't need this. I need it. I was a fool. 'Twas the fool. Yeah, boy. This one time, my friend, it was my first semester of college, and one of my friends, we sat in the same class, which is how we met, and she was sitting next to me, and she had texted the wrong person, but didn't notice it until while we were in class, and someone texted her, and she's like, "What the fuck is this?" And she looks, and she's like, "Oh no, what have I done?" I'm like, what happened? She showed me, and all she could say was, "I was the fool," and I don't know why. I cannot tell you. Like, I don't think even then I could tell you why, but it just tickled me silly, and I was laughing so hard. Mind you, I was in the middle of class. Everyone could see me. Even the teacher had his full attention on me. And he was just confused and slightly concerned, which I get. Don't get me wrong. I get... No, it's not that one. I just pressed this. Why did I press it again? Why am I doing this to myself? No. Map range? Oh dear, no. Get that out of here. No, that's not going to be it at all. Vector. Go to vector. Thank you. Bump? No, bump is something when you're making something like with a super rough texture, I believe. Hence the name. A lot of these names have names that, that make sense, but sometimes some of the names don't make sense for whatever reason. Why is okay? I get 2D and 3D, but what does 1D and 4D get? No, that just I'm scared. That legitimately scares me. Also, I should probably save, just to keep that there. Ah, shit. Well, it's not fair to y'all just to hear me say like ah shit every 5 minutes. So I'm gonna talk about some other stuff. I was talking about Scooby Doo earlier, but I mean, people get tired of it. I do want to buy a mystery machine though. Like I want to get a van that's similar, because I know I'm not gonna get like the exact model. If I can, that'd be awesome. Like if I ever have to go to a used car dealership, I'm gonna make myself a mystery machine. I want to paint it, and then I want to outfit the inside with like a couch, a mini fridge, a little TV. You know, get slap some solar panels on that thing. Not even live in it, but just be able to like, you know, be able to be comfortable whenever if I go on like a long road trips, or if I'm, you know, if I'm in traffic or something, just kind of like just park the car, go back, get something, just watch some TV. That would be the dream. But also would probably get me arrested. If I did that last thing. Just park the car in the middle of the road. I'm gonna get crashed into. No, hold on, wait, that's gray. Wait, no. That'd be pretty cool though, because I really want to do that. Just like at some point in my life, just have a van, just outfit it and just make it my own little childhood dream come true. It's like I have a motherfucking mystery machine. How fucking cool is that? But anywho, You know what, let's talk about underrated Disney movies. Because there are some, and here's the thing. I have three. My top three favorite Disney movies are, and this is in no particular order. This is just like the top three. Lost City of Atlantis. Treasure Planet. I almost said Lost Planet. Treasure Planet. And Emperor's New Groove. Those are my top three Disney movies of all time. Why? Well, simple. They had good writing, and they had good, like, all of it was, with the exception of maybe, I think there were a couple parts in Lost City of Atlantis, but other than that, all the movies it still had that hand-drawn animation that Disney had back then. But all three of those movies, with the exception of Emperor's New Groove, did not perform well in the box office, unfortunately, which is a real shame. But all of them had sequels planned, and the only one that really got the sequels was Emperor's New Groove, and that's because of its success. And you had Kronk's New Groove, and you had the animated series. And it was weird because it kind of broke continuity. The show broke continuity a little. I don't know if anyone here actually saw it. I did. And the whole premise was that... I'm just going to do that later. The whole premise was that Cusco needed to graduate high school in order to become emperor. But that was weird because he already was emperor at the end of the first movie. And also, Yzma had been banished at the end of the first movie, or killed or something, and she was clearly still alive, so that was confusing to me. It still is. But whatever. Okay, now this I'm going to break. So let's go to tab. We're going to separate by these parts. Okay, let's get like a. Let's make these like a. Like a red color, but not like a bright red, like a kind of like toned down red. But yeah, so oh yeah, so it was just weird. You had these cast of characters, and here's the thing: they made Cusco like in the original movie. They made Cusco, like I know it wasn't like integral to the plot, so they didn't pay too much attention to it. But for whatever reason, they made Cusco like this, like as if he was uninterested in dating or women. And I don't know if it's like his taste or just, the women that they had presented to him at the beginning of the film. But in the show, there's this one girl, and he's like the center of his attention. Like everything he tries to do is to impress this one girl. And it kind of messed with me a little because I was like, wait, so you are attracted to people, to women. Alright, cool. I just think it would have been cool if they made him like not attracted to anyone. But like the show, but I'm not complaining too much because again, I thoroughly enjoyed the show. And I really did like what they did with this character. And it was weird too because he would sometimes have like character development and then in the next episode it's gone. Like any character development, gone. Oh, you became a better person? No, you didn't. It's like TVA, just like just erasing timelines left and right here. Where Cusco is actually a decent guy. Now, in terms of the other two movies, like let's say, for example, let's go with Treasure Planet first, and then I'll move to Lost City of Atlantis. Because Lost City of Atlantis is kind of a doozy. So, with Treasure Planet, what had happened was the movie released. It did poorly. It didn't do horrible. It just did poorly in the box office. But the thing is, they had predicted that it would be a hit beforehand. So what had happened was they already started production on, a new movie, a sequel. They already started production on a sequel. And what was unfortunate was that, it did poorly in the box office, so they scrapped it, they canceled it. But they had already had like a rough plot of what the movie was supposed to be like. They already had concept art and everything. And it just I thought it was really cool, and when I read about it, I was actually super disappointed because I was like, that could have been cool, Like that could have been super cool. Because the plot itself was interesting. It was simple. It was a simple plot. But it was, simple yet, effective in terms of plot. So the plot was this. The plot was... So, I don't know if... Spoilers if you haven't seen the movie. So at the end of the first movie, Jim becomes a cadet in the Space Navy, and he gets, so in the sequel, the whole part was that he becomes part of the Navy, and he gets a mission, and he has to go to this like pirate infested place. It's like think of Tortuga from Pirates of the Caribbean. Like it's basically that in space. And the whole thing was that, he uncovers a plot that's being done by, I think the name of the villain was Ironbeard, and he was like this. He was a robot. He was an android like Ben, who was one of the characters from the original film. and so it's a dastardly pirate. He had a plot that was going to destroy them all or whatever, and that they were actually going to give Jim a love interest, and the love interest was this supposed to be this dashy, snarky pirate, and she was basically supposed to be Jim's love interest. It's a product of the time. Well, actually, no. I'm not going to say product of the time because I actually enjoy that kind of romance. You have the former rebel turned military guy, and he finds someone who's like like a much better version of his previous self, in a way, because it's not him how he used to be. It's him as he could have been, like another way he could have turned out, if that makes any sense. So she was supposed to be like this better version of his earlier self from the first film. Like she was a pirate, but she was snarky, she was smart, she was like, according to what I read in the what they had released, she was supposed to be snarky, smart, she had like I can do whatever I want kind of attitude, but she'd actually get stuff done. And because she was a pirate, there's nothing holding her back. And Long John Silver, who, by the way, is one of my favorite characters of the original film, he has just had this charm. Like, here's the thing. He had the charm to him that not a lot of other characters had. Because he had a bad side, sure. He wasn't the best. But he also wasn't, like, a horrible person. He was still a pirate, sure. And he, did murder and plunder and all that, as you do as a pirate. But he was still a decent dude, and he became kind of a father figure to Jim. And I love the way they kind of left, because again, spoilers if you haven't seen the original movie. Jim, at the end, when they're heading back to the moon station, where because again, Long John Silver kind of committed a coup and almost killed everyone, and did a bunch of other things that are big no-nos. He basically makes a getaway, and he and Jim have a bit of a heartfelt conversation. And it was just one of those things that, I don't know, was just so pleasant to hear. Because he was one of my favorite characters. He was like a father figure to Jim. So it would make sense that in another, crucial moment of Jim's life, he would meet his de facto father figure again, and he would give him some solid advice on, choosing between your heart and your duty, that kind of deal. Because that was going to be, a big part of it. Because, again, the girl of his dreams and whatnot is a pirate. And it could be, and I feel like at least the way Disney could have done it, had they actually made the movie, is have her at the end, they kiss and they're together, but not, they kind of are. It's one of those weird romances where you have one character is it's their dynamic, but you have the thief is always about, I'm a free spirit, I can't be held down, type of deal, kind of like the ideal version of Catwoman and Batman. By the way, Batman can't eat ass. If you know, you know. That's all I'm gonna say. I will not have any context on that. You are very welcome. Well, that's a nice shade. That looks pretty. That actually looks really pretty. Let me go to the outside of the house. Yeah, look at that. And again, this is the rough, kind of like the rough sketch. This isn't going to be how it's going to be seen in the final product. This is just kind of the rough sketch. Also, I just love the writing from the original, the original Treasure Planet. Like, if they were, and I part of me hopes they do. If Disney were to make actually get the sequel out of the archives, what they have of it, like if they were to actually get it out of the archives and actually make the sequel, one, it would have to be hand-drawn. It'd have to match that aesthetic from the first one. The whole hand-drawn thing that Disney used to have, that used to be like, you would look at it and like, that's Disney. Like, yeah, it's going to be, the quality is going to be better. But it's just one of those things that I know if Disney did, people would absolutely lose their shit. Like, bring back as much of the original cast as they can. You know, bring back the people that were on the original writing team. Like, that's what I would want. Because I feel that would be like the best way to do it if they were to do it. And then you have Journey to Atlantis, a movie that is dear to my heart. And here's the thing with Journey to Atlantis. It's not I love it. I love the film. The original film, fantastic, beautifully done. Here's the thing. It didn't set itself up too well in terms of sequel. It did set itself up, but they didn't do it the best way possible, and I'll explain why. And again, spoilers if you haven't seen it. If you have, awesome. If you haven't, go watch it as soon as you can. Go watch it right after this stream. Or, yeah, right after this stream. So, in the original movie, at the end of the film, Milo stays behind with Kira to become what I assume is the king, the new king of Atlantis. Like, Kira's gonna be the one in charge of everything, and he's just kind of there. And they're just dating; they're not actually married. At least I don't think so. So, and everyone, the rest of the crew, they go home. They bring the professor dude, like all the like the rich professor dude. They bring him, proof of Atlantis. Like, hey, we found it, but it's best if it stays hidden. And then what Disney wanted to do, because it kind of set up, it was kind of open ended, but it kind of wasn't. What Disney wanted to do was what they did with a lot of their shows back then, a lot of their movies back then. Sorry, was to make a show about it. So. And there's actual other shows, like for example Aladdin and Hercules. There's actually an animated show of them, as well as The Little Mermaid. And those are like the big ones that everyone knows about. Tarzan is also a big one. Tarzan was actually really freaking cool, and I explain why. Because there's one episode in particular that fucking messed with me when I was a kid, but I love it. That was pretty cool. That just absolutely messed with me. I was kidding. I love it, and I'll explain in a bit. So you have, and here's the thing: they kind of already started production on it, but then when the movie came out and it did poorly, they canceled it. But they already had like a couple episodes already made. So what they did was they kind of just mashed them together, kind of made them so that way they would connect, and kind of just released it on a direct to DVD sequel, which Disney did a bunch for a while. And here's the thing, the show itself had so much potential, and again, it's all because of money. It didn't do well in the box office. It's not safe, it's not feasible. We want to play it safe, and since it didn't do well in the box office, why should we make a show about it? Just make the show. Don't be cowards, is what I say to that. So, but like the animation, it was, you know, it was what you would expect of a TV animation. You know, it's not as good as the movie, but it's not bad. It's not a bad movie. It's simply a different. But yeah, so they it could have it could have been something cool. It could, I think they were trying to go for like a monster of the week type situation because that's what the movie the second movie was. Like they go to a location that had to do with something in terms of like Atlantean origin. That's how it was every single time. Or like maybe it was Atlantean because there was one episode where it was like it was just straight up Cthulhu. Like the monster was just straight up Cthulhu in all but name. He was like haunting this old like fishing village in England or Scotland or something. Again, this ain't looking too bad. But yeah, so you and you had the return of the original cast, by the way. They brought everyone back. Hold on, I'm trying to get in there. To go through the, like everything I have to go through the window. It's like locking myself out of my house. I have to go through the window. Oh boy. And it was just, honestly, it just had potential. And I'm glad they didn't try making a TV show with, well, actually, now that I think about it, Treasure Planet could have been a pretty good TV show. Like that, I think that should have been the one they tried making a TV show because it just makes sense. Because for Journey to Atlantis, it wasn't built to be a TV show. A sequel movie, yes, they could have just worked on a sequel, but like that's a proper sequel, not like a mush together of a bunch of episodes from a failed show. But with Treasure Planet, you know, that could have been cool. Like, cause it's set up. Cause think about it. You have a main character who's, you know, a cop, basically a space cop. Then you have his love interest who is a space pirate. I mean, come on. That's just cool. Okay, we're gonna duplicate that. We're gonna put that there. That's pretty cool if you ask me. And then we kind of scale this up a little. So I'm gonna put like some form of plant. Like all mistakes, like when every time you break something, just put like a plant over it. No one's gonna notice. No one's gonna notice your failures. Ah boy. There we are. And then I'm just gonna like make a plan. What time is it? Ah, it's 9:30. Wait, hold on. Everyone hold on a bit. I'll be right back. Right back. Oh boy. Alright, what was I saying? Ah, yes. Wait, what was that other... Oh yeah, Tarzan. Like, the animated show? That... Okay. So, again, spoilers if you haven't seen the original movie. So, Tarzan... In the original movie, do y'all remember the villain, the main villain? The guy, you know, he wanted to take all the gorillas for zoos or something, and they defeat him, whatnot, and he dies in like the most, like, if you ask me, one of the more graphic, ironically, graphic, because they never actually show it on screen. They show a shadow of it, but like one of the more graphic, he dies in one of the most graphic fashions in Disney history, where like he accidentally hanged himself. And what's more, because of like the music, the tone of the scene, it was super dramatic, and it kind of fucked me up a little as a kid. But it was just pretty good. It was just pretty good, because like you have like Tarzan there. It's raining. There's thunder, and then a lightning strike. You know, lightning strikes the sky, and like then you see the shadow of the main villain just like hanging by a makeshift noose out of vines. It was quite terrifying. And in the show, I think it was like the second season, or might have. I think it was on. I don't know what. I think the show might have actually just been one season. Like towards the end of the season, we meet this one character, and she happens to. And then at some point, she's later revealed to be the sister of the guy that Tarzan fought and kind of killed. Who kind of, well, Tarzan didn't kill him. The guy killed. Like if you see the scene, Tarzan tried stopping him and failed. So he didn't kill the guy. He just failed to stop him. Is what really happened. Eesh, that got dark. But yeah, I just thought that was a pretty fucking cool little twist they had in the show. I was like, whoa! And even now, like as a 20-year-old, I was like, whoa! Because that's just cool to me, like a little continuity thing. Because they didn't have to do something like that, but they did. And I think that's pretty neat. Wait, no, hold on. No, escape. Escape. No. No. Why am I like this? Wait. Oh my god. I forgot that you could do this. That is not what I wanted at all. But that's still funny to me. Scale. Oh yeah, that's right. So scale. Wait, hold on. Scale. We're gonna do this so that we're like this. And then scale the z-axis. There we are. We're gonna make some just quick kind of low poly trees. So then we're gonna move you over here. And then we're gonna summon a sphere. By the way, I know the proper, like, people who, if you ever start doing Blender and you look up, you know, like, oh, how do I do this? How do I do that? You know, it's not, I don't think anyone says summon. I think that's just me. And I think I just say it because it sounds cool. It's like I am summoning something. I am a goddamn wizard. Let's see if this even matches the aesthetic, because it could very well just not. And it does not. Okay, so we're gonna delete this, and we are going to do something else. And I know exactly what we're gonna do. So everyone hold. And we have plenty of time. I thought we had less time, but we got time for this. And it's gonna be quite the show. Y'all ready? We're gonna speed run this. We're gonna make we're gonna make trees. We're gonna make 2 trees in less than 20 minutes. All right, hold on. Okay, so tab, Control R. We're gonna need a shit ton of these. All right. We're gonna scale you down a little. Oh wait, hold on. Escape. Let's turn on proportional editing. And now we scale. Doesn't have to be a point. Okay. No, wait, 3. Again, we're gonna try to speedrun this, folks. Alright. So G. Nope, 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 bad, nope, nope, no, bad day, bad day. Alright, ready? G. Oh, wait, no, it's not move, it's extend. I am a fool. Now look at that. This is going to look horrible. Because I'm using a cone instead of a cube, but at this point I'm too far gone. It's too late. It's too late for me, Deborah. You must go. And I keep using G, not E. Damn it. Why do I do this to myself? This is gonna be the weirdest looking tree ever. But this is a speed run. And as long as I can put leaves on this thing, it technically qualifies. At least that's kind of the rule book I'm using. Don't know if that's the right rule book. This looks like a totem pole. I've made a totem pole. That is what I have made. But we're gonna go with it and we're gonna see what happens. Sometimes you just gotta stick to your gut, even though your gut's telling you not no. In which case, don't stick to your gut. Oh boy. I'm giving horrible life advice. Do not follow what I... Like, sometimes follow what I do, but at the same time, don't. This is a sick totem pole, guys. Oh my god, why did I do this? This was a mistake. No. E. Yep. Nope. Alright. Again, it's just a bad idea. Why did I do this? Why did I decide? Okay, anywho. This looks like a freaking... Like, I feel like this itself looks like a map. Like, these would be rotating. They look like a map on Super Mario. Oh my god, this is a horrible looking tree. But we're gonna run with it and see how it looks like. I might actually fail this just out of spite of myself. But at this point, I'm too far gone. No, this is not a good looking tree. No, abandon ship. I'm abandoning ship. This was a mistake. It looks like a coat hanger. Why would there be a coat hanger? No, delete this. That was a mistake. Why did I do this? To quote a great man, I am a Dunkov. If you know, you know. Okay, I think I have a plan for a plant. Hold on, I'm gonna do a quick Google. Plants in... Go to images. Oh! Oh, let's do this. So this is what we're gonna. So this is the plan now. The plan is to make this right here. We're gonna try to make something similar to that. We're basically making a giant fern. Don't question me why. Don't question me as to why, as for I also do not know. But I'm sticking to my gut. Okay. So, for this, we're going to need planes. We're gonna actually wait. I have a more creative solution. Now this could work really well or horribly. Allow us to see. So we're gonna scale this, but we're gonna scale this along the x-axis. So it's gonna make it thin. Add a little thickness to it. Cool. Okay. So far, so good. And then we're going to grab these. We're gonna go up. And we're gonna move it along the x-axis. No, that is not what I wanted. No. Hold on, I need to figure out how to do this. Wait, give me a second. Because I know for a fact that that's what I need to move. So wait, hold on. Maybe I just choose way too many. So let's go back real quick. Maybe I just need to choose these and then move it slightly. Oh wait, hold on. Once again, I am proven to be an idiot. Oh my god, I forgot about that. So for whatever reason, you can't make more rings like I did the cylinder. I can't make more rings. But instead what happens is little vertices kind of appear. Except that, that's weird. Anywho. We're gonna run with this. I'm gonna try to do it by the end of the stream. So let's see. That's the goal. That is the goal. Let's see if we can do it, guys. So far, things are going horribly. Wait, maybe I just need proportional editing. I am an idiot. I keep forgetting about it. Actually, wait, no. I have a better idea, actually. So okay, we're gonna go at it, and we're gonna scale. We're gonna scale this along this axis. There we go. As you can see, it is quite thin. And then we're going to three, that, and we're gonna scale this. Oh my god, look at it. It's beautiful. It's horrid. Quiet. Okay, so then we're gonna grab this one. We're gonna go to like a front view. Yes, front view will do. And then we'll take off proportional editing. And we're going to move it. Motherfucker. I forgot about you. Hold on a minute. I have to fix something. An oopsie of my own creation. You. Okay, select you, and you. And we're gonna select you. And please don't do what I think is about to happen. God damn it. Hold on. Dissolve. Yes. Next best thing I could do. Alright, let's try this again. Alright. Everybody cross your fingers. And let's see it curve. And it is just... It's pulling a Michael Jackson. Damn you, laws of physics. I need you to bend, not perform an amazing stunt. Oh my god, okay. Wait, let's see. Annotate, measure, add cube. Spin. Ah, yes. Wait, no. No. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No. Not what I thought would happen at all. No. 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 Bad idea. Oh my god. I just need to make one and then just duplicate them all. And there, I'm done. What time is it? Alright, still got time. We're still good. Oh boy. Okay, let's... Okay, no, that's not gonna help me at all. No, that doesn't help me. Oh, motherfucker. Okay. Oh wait, is it because it doesn't have like a lot of vertices? Hold on. And you son of a bitch, you failed me. No. No, this is a mistake. Hold on. I got this. I will not admit defeat yet, and why is that there? I have seemed to have added a little halo to the thing. And I absolutely don't hate it, but also this has to go. I'm sorry, guys. Alright. Yeah. Okay. So, what am I learning right now? Many things. Okay, let's go to front. Maybe. No. Why is that there? Why is there another one? I thought I got rid of them. But another just pops in. Why? Okay, is that it? Son of a bitch. How many of you did I make? Oh my god. It's like they never stop. Oh, I gotta zoom in. Because I keep treating the problem like it's in... If I treat the problem like this, maybe it'll work. Maybe. Please. Please. Anywho, okay. I gotta talk about something else or else I'm gonna destroy my mind here. We got less than 10 minutes left on the stream. Because I have my streams scheduled every Sunday from 8 to 10. I always post it on my Instagram. I'm always here again, 8 to 10, here on Twitch. And I also stream on YouTube as well. I use this nifty little website called Restream. And so I'm able to stream on both YouTube and Twitch. So if you or someone you know is interested in this kind of thing and they don't have a Twitch, just look me up on YouTube. It's literally the same name. Is I go by The Insane Writer on YouTube, and the title is always Animating Fantasy. Just look at it. I never really change the title of my streams just because, for simplicity's sake. It just kind of helps. You know what? I'm just gonna put these in. It's gonna be weird Christmas trees. Fuck it. Hold on. Top view. Alright, ready? Tab. We're gonna try to go into the house. But yeah, again, I always do my best to stay on schedule. You know, always be here. Not a modifier. Let's add some color to this. Let's just make it the same green, because why not? It's weird. It looks kind of bad, but it'll do for now. But yeah, guys, so just to wrap things up here, I want to thank y'all for coming to tonight's stream. Again, I'm always here every Sunday from 8 to 10. I'm always going to be doing stuff like this. I'm thinking about maybe doing something a little different every now and again. But for the most part, it's always going to be stuff like this, stuff around animation. I want to try to bring that up to, to more people. Not animation in and of itself. I know that's popular. I'm talking about more, streams about people doing this kind of thing. The problem I've seen, at least with myself, is that you have to because usually when you're making stuff like this, you focus all your energy and everything into making this and streaming it. I'm doing this, and I'm also talking with y'all, entertaining y'all, making sure y'all have a great time, making sure everyone here is enjoying themselves, because I care about y'all, and I want y'all to, I want you to be able to come back, to see me again next Sunday. And at least I hope, or at least, that is the plan. That is what I'm trying to do here. But at the end of the day, this is going to be seen in my animated show it's called Kingdom Shadow. Hopefully I'm going to release it next year. I'm thinking in terms, like, this is my prediction, the way things are going. It might release sometime during late summer of 2022 so basically next summer, hopefully, like around this time of year. And hopefully, again, things could go differently. Things can always change. That's just life. But that's what I'm going for, and I'm trying to do this kind of thing because to help y'all, enjoy the show more. Like when you see the scene where this is the set, y'all can be like, oh, hey, I remember when he made that, or I was there, one time during the stream, like maybe today, or another day. That's my end goal. My end goal is to have you guys, be able to enjoy yourselves, relax. I have, this lo-fi playlist playing in the background if y'all hear it. I always do my best to talk about topics related to this kind of thing that are interesting in some form or fashion. I always do my best to not talk about stuff that just causes people to separate. I want to talk about topics that are going to unify people, that are going to make people feel good in general. And yeah, that's basically my goal. That is what I want to do. And before I leave, in terms of kind of last words for tonight, Big Time Rush is freaking coming back, and I am all for it. I am super excited. I love it. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to get tickets to their concert because I think they already sold out, which astounds me, but also makes sense. So I'm super happy. I'm literally gonna download a bunch of their playlists, and I actually have to drive to a friend's house tomorrow. And like on the way there, I'm just gonna be blasting Big Time Rush the whole way there, and nothing and no one can stop me from just singing on top of my lungs. And I highly suggest doing that when you're in the car by yourself. I don't like that's just me. I guess, but I love just putting on music and just blasting it and just singing along as loud as I can, just because I can. Because why not? Who's gonna stop me? No one. But yeah, guys, that's the end of tonight's stream. Thank you so much for coming. Even if you were here for a couple minutes or you just have me in the background, I really appreciate it. I'd also appreciate if y'all can, if you're viewing this on Twitch, to subscribe there. If you same goes for YouTube. And just please, if I know I sound desperate when I say this, but please, if you could, tell your friends, tell people, if you know someone who's interested in this kind of thing, or who might like this kind of thing, send it their way, please. I know I sound desperate, and that's because I am. You shouldn't admit these kind of things, but I have no shame. I have zero shame. But yeah, so thank you all so much. I really appreciate it. Please take care of yourselves. It's a dangerous world out there some days. And yeah, thank you all so much. Good night.